Okay campers, this is the third video I've made in my packs that I carry. The stuff that I carry, my basic emergency slash survival slash everyday use stuff that I have with me. And this bag is actually a backpack, and it is the one I take with me when I go kayak camping, car camping, whatever camping. This is the one that has the majority of stuff that I would need, simply because we're back to that distance versus time thing. My other bags are smaller because the distance and the time away I am, I think the requirements are less. This one is more for overnight 2, 3, 4 day camp trips where I'm going to be further away and going to need a little bit more if something happens. Anyway, backpack, the regular backpack, I believe it's called the Molly version, which is a military style. It has all these extra little straps with you can connect stuff to, and it has 2 little pouches on the side. You've seen this before, I've been through it with you before. Basically all that's changed with it is what's in it. I just updated everything that is in it, and so you can have a look what I take with me. It sits, when I go kayak camping, it sits on top of my milk crate on the back of my kayak, and it's strapped in on top of the milk crate, and that's how I take it with me. That's the mode of transport I use. Obviously if I'm walking, it'll be on my back. Basically made out of a couple of pouches, but split into 2 big pouches inside, a front and a back pouch. I use the front pouch for emergency survival stuff. The back pouch really is for clothing and things like that. So has all my change of clothing in it. I could probably get 3 changes of clothing in here by rolling in. I'm talking about smaller items like long sleeve t-shirts, my quick dry pants and things like that, socks, maybe some warm underwear, things like that I would need. So it doesn't hold a lot, but it holds enough for my purposes. So there you go. So side pouch, you've seen this before. This is one of those, I like to refer to it as an LED candle, hand candle. I have an extra little desktop tripod. Don't know why, it's really light. It's the main reason. The other one's a little bit heavier and sturdier, but this will do if I need to mount 2 cameras and sit them down, just to please you guys. Pull box. Basically this will have in it a basic fishing survival kit and maybe some extra stuff. It is waterproof, so I might use it for something else. On the other side is a zip-up pouch, and I have trash bags in it. Clipped to the outside here, I have my new toy, a really nice knife that I bought. It's a Browning, and a little bit more solid. It's not as big as the other one that I have for my day pack, but this is a lot more solid. It's a better knife, full Tang, really nice handle, sharp, nice sheath, can go on my belt. The other one's a little bit too big. I'd rather be wearing this on my belt. It's a little bit smaller, and it has a couple of extras that I liked in it. One is the back here has a 90-degree sharp angle. You can use it as a striker. It does have built into the handle a little sharpening tool, so pretty handy, very nice little knife, and it's a Browning. Got it at a local fishing hunting store. Very nice. Front of the pouch, hanging on here is I have a little bag that I carry my notebook, pens, paper, that sort of thing. Just little things in there. This was what I used to carry around with me. Decided it wasn't enough. I couldn't put enough emergency survival stuff in it. So I've attached it here. I'm sure I'll find something to put in it. And it just goes on the front of the pack. So inside the front here, if you remember from last time, the front piece here is a mesh bag. Right now what I have in here is a Gerber mini survival pack, and inside that it has a basic survival kit, and it also gives you extra information. It has this stuff inside, which is it has a little mini striker in it. It has a pocket guide for survival, little sewing kit, a nice little knife in it, little fold out knife, has some cord. I put in actually some cotton balls that I use as fire starters, a safety whistle, nice little kit. I forget his name, the survival guy on TV, Bear Grillis, something like that. I've watched his show a couple of times. He's interesting. He designed this, I believe, this little survival outfit for Gerber. So that's in the front pouch. Also in the front pouch I have another little bag, and this little bag has things like ties. These are the things that came from old tents that I had. You know, you have those little ties, you roll them into a like a bedroll type thing, and you would tie them up. These I had extras lying around, and a little attachment for rope and things like that. Without having to cut the rope or tie knots, you can use this to clip on something. I like the idea of not having to know your knots really for it, and not cutting. I'm not big on cutting my rope. You know, I like to keep it long. So that's in the front pouch there. Everybody's favorite, my Spam hat. Once again, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more than my other one that I keep in my day pack. This is a little bit more substantial, and of course it has Spam on the front. Speaking of which, don't ask. Little plastic bag. This is actually a just like my day pack. It's a little Ziploc bag, and this has my medical stuff in it and some personal hygiene. A little bit more of everything that I had in my day pack. You know, it has the medical tape, it has the bug spray, more band-aids than I would normally have. It has wet wipes. It does have, and I don't know if you can see that, but this silver bar here is actually the handle for a scalpel. And I have some extra bags for a scalpel in case I need it to get splinters out, that sort of thing. Some gloves, medical gloves, just to put over, keep my hands clean. You know, it has all the same things as the other bags do, but just more. And of course, another bag or two. Same thing, Ziploc bags. This one just has other trash bags and Ziploc bags in it. Can't have enough of those. That's a personal thing. You know, you can land up using them to keep yourself dry with it. You can cut holes in it, put it over you, and keep yourself dry if you find yourself, you get stuck in the wet and you don't have anything else. This is basically my emergency survival bag. This will allow me to start a fire. There is a little fishing kit, my AAA batteries in there, fire starters, that sort of thing. One thing it does have is a little bit more substantial fire starter. I saw a review on this, and the guy really liked it, and the stuff that he showed on it was very good. In the lanyard that's with it, it has a whistle, survival whistle. It's waterproof, so it comes apart, pops apart. You can see here, it's a lot more sturdier. It's got a bigger handle. I've got short, stubby hands, and I really struggle with that. So, you know, for me, striking, you know, it's a lot more solid. Notice there were no sparks, simply because, just so that you know, if you ever try one of these, when you buy a new one, it comes with black coating. I don't know if you can see there, that's where I've just scraped it now. It's taken the black coating off, so there was no sparks. You need to clean that off before you want to use it, actually. Physically use it as a fire starter, because if you don't, you're going to be there all day striking away. In the pouches in the front, I have the first aid kit pre-built. This is an adventure medical kit. I just bought it simply because it's got just about everything I'll need in there. It's actually in addition to what I have. So, you know, the one I put together here is extras that I felt this didn't have enough of. 550 paracord. It's about 50 feature. Keep it rolled up because it's nice and neat. As soon as I take it apart, I'll never get it back that way. This little blanket, really small, folds up really small, and you'll be surprising how warm it is and convenient it is to have around. You can see it fits in my hand. I don't even know where I got that from. My handy dandy Silva compass. I went over it before. That's in here as well. This is a nice solid compass, has everything I need on it. Get yourself a good compass. Don't buy a cheaper little one for when you need it. This will get you home in a bad situation. If you don't know, you get lost or something like that, and you have a map, or even if you don't have a map, you want a reliable compass. There you go. It's getting a little crowded up front here. Everybody's favorite little hand flashlight. You may have noticed I wear glasses. I carry a spare set in a bag. It's actually an old pair of glasses of mine, same prescription as I have now. What happened was I scratched the lenses a bit on it, but you know, if I lose these glasses, I've got these as a backup, and they'll get me by. So a lot of people forget about that. And then I have microfiber hand towel, and I have a hand saw. Just a regular hand saw to cut wood. One of the reasons I did get this was because my knife that I'm going to be carrying in this kit probably won't work as something to cut a little bit more substantial branches. I could probably do it over time by hacking away with it, but I'd rather have this just to cut them down real quick. So there you go, people. Front pouch, what I call my emergency survival, oh my God, pouch. And then we have the second pouch. And this is the pouch where I put all my clothes. Right now I have my, and this will go in with it as well, is my Nomad 7 solo charge pack, the one that's about the size of a tablet. A really nice thing to have in an emergency. You find yourself being out longer than you expected, batteries go flat on your phone, things like that. You can use it to contact people or whatever. So nice extra to have. And in the bottom I have my GoPro box, which has my GoPro stuff in it. And then I have frog togs. And this is my wet deterrent thing. Basically it's a frog togs. I don't know what the material is. It's pretty cool. It's very light. And this is a very large poncho. And works for me. So there you go. with all that in there, I still have room to put that clothing in. So I would have that anyway. And before I finish up here, a couple of things I wanted to say. This is what I carry in my bags. It doesn't really cover things like what I take camping, which would be my tent, hammock, tarps, things like that, my sleeping bag, all the other things that you take camping with you, or what food. That is another thing I've got to cover, is food. In these bags, I think I will just be keeping some dehydrated food, maybe a couple of bags, some quick stuff that'll get me by. If I need more than that, I'm going to have to figure out how to get food. And that would be really a survival skill that hopefully I will learn soon enough. For those of you that don't know, I do have a website. It's called the Novice Survivalist, oneword.com. And basically, it's a log of me learning basic survival skills and get home skills. I need to know that, especially solo camping. And if you don't and you solo camp, you might want to think about learning some skills. I'll be covering things like how to make a fire, how to make a shelter, basic things, the very basics to get you by over maybe a 72-hour period, or maybe a little bit longer, nothing more than a week though. You could probably survive for longer than a week, but that's what it's based on. So if you're interested, pop over to the website, Novice Survivalist, and sign up. I'll be doing videos and writing blogs on it, so if you're interested. That's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Always good to have you along. Appreciate it. Have a splendiferous day. Later.